Coming up, a nursing shortage prompts Governor Beshear to declare a state of emergency.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. We saw a big warm-up today across the bluegrass, and those temperatures should hang around a little while, but there could also be some severe weather in our future. Meteorologist Evan Hatter has more on when we should expect the storms on this severe weather alert day. Evan?
That's right, Steve. It was a milder day today. We got up into the mid to upper 50s around the region, and I think we're going to be even warmer as we head into tomorrow, and you can thank southwest winds for that. This evening, all is quiet. Nothing to worry about tonight. We're watching some of those high clouds, though, beginning to move back in. You saw that nice sunset from UVA Wise there just a minute ago. Downtown Whitesburg still sitting at 53 at this hour. That's warmer than we should be for daytime highs this time of year. And here we are at 11 o'clock at night on December the 9th. Highs today got into the upper 50s and low 60s, and we stay in the mid 50s right now for many of us as we continue to see that area of high clouds working over. Satellite and radar trying to detect a sprinkle or two, but I don't think they're in the region just yet. We back on out and you look out towards the Four Corners region. That's the storm system that we're watching for later on tomorrow night and into Saturday, and that is what has triggered a severe weather alert day. So near 54 tonight, clouds on the increase. We may see a stray shower by daybreak, but the big story comes as we head into tomorrow night and Saturday. I'll break down timing, threats, and when it'll move through coming up in just a few minutes. Steve?
All right, Evan, thank you. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says the state's nursing shortage is so severe an emergency exists. Today, the governor signed an executive order declaring a state of emergency. State nursing officials say this will help, but as WYMT's Phil Pendleton reports, more collaboration at the state capitol is needed for long-term improvements.
Governor Andy Beshear says this order focuses a lot of attention on schools that train nurses.
It will require the Board of Nursing to approve requests for enrollment increases for schools that show sufficient resources to handle more students.
Earlier this week, nurses told Kentucky lawmakers of their profession's mass exodus, a problem that only increased during the pandemic, and their appeal to be included in hero bonuses if approved in next year's budget.
Faculty, it's important. We won't have any more nurses if we don't have anybody to educate them and get them into the pipeline to go out and practice.
My recommendation will be absolutely to include our nurses in the hero pay.
Governor Beshear also says he will propose money for student loan forgiveness. That's something the Republican-led legislature will have to approve.
Yes, I think they're all going to have to come together, not draw the party lines, so to speak. We need to increase the younger generation coming into our nursing careers.
The governor says Kentucky has operated about 12 to 20% short of the needed nursing volume. Nursing officials say more recruitment is needed.
We're going to have to do that by offering scholarships to entice those students to go to school, and loan forgiveness for those that are in school or those that have just recently started their careers.
In Frankfort, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
The governor's order also creates the Team Kentucky Advisory Committee to look into additional solutions for the nursing shortages. A mother from Knox County is behind bars after deputies say her son was found in a neighbor's yard naked and covered in feces. A sergeant was able to locate the boy's mother, who claims she did not know he was missing. Police arrested 37-year-old Holly Francione. Child Protective Services were able to leave the boy with a family member. Francione is being held at the Knox County Detention Center. An Eastern Kentucky sheriff facing an assault charge was arrested this morning. Kentucky State Police have been searching for Owsley County Sheriff Brent Lynch. He has since bonded out of jail. This all stems from a girls' basketball game in Perry County that got out of hand last week. Police say punches were thrown and Sheriff Lynch assaulted a girl. We talked to Owsley County Judge Executive Cale Turner today.
People start piling out onto the floor, which is not good at all. And it seemed to happen in our part of the state too often.
This is not the first time Lynch has been involved in a confrontation like this one. The video here shows Lynch getting heated with some fans at a game in 2019 between Owsley and Estill counties. The Estill County superintendent criticized Lynch for his behavior in that 2019 incident. First responders are asking folks to prepare for wintry weather now. When the snow does eventually fall, you should stay inside if possible. Avoid roads with black ice especially. Call 911 immediately if you are in an accident and stock up on supplies beforehand. Firefighters with Wootton Volunteer Fire Department say they hope there will not be a repeat of the ice storms from last winter.
I'm going by the old wise tale. If I've always told, if it's wet during the summertime, expect a wet winter. And that's what I expect. I expect snow, hopefully no ice.
Lewis says if the weather does get that bad, they are fully equipped to deal with whatever Mother Nature may throw at them. Perry County's Christmas in a Small Town kicked off tonight. It's a chance for the community to enjoy several Christmas activities with vendors selling homemade goods, pictures with Elsa, Anna, and Olaf, along with an ice skating rink. Our very own morning anchor Dakota Makris even hit the ice this evening. The rink will move once Christmas in a Small Town is over, so it can still be enjoyed for many more weeks to come.
Next week, we will move the ice rink back to the art station, and they have it during the day available for, groups and stuff to rent. They will have certain nights that are open to the public.
Christmas in a Small Town continues this weekend. Now, if you want to use the ice skating rink at the Triangle, there's a $5 admission price. Another big event is the Christmas Parade of Lights on Saturday evening. Now, due to the forecast, the fireworks Saturday night are canceled, but rescheduled for New Year's Eve. For the second year, the pandemic has not slowed down a cherished Christmas tradition in London. Tonight was the first night of the drive-through nativity scene at Faith Assembly of God. WYMT's Zach Hawk spoke with church volunteers who look forward to this each year.
Cars lined up for a quarter mile, all to take in a nativity scene showing the birth of Christ.
As they come up the hill, they are listening to the Christmas story, the greatest story ever told. And so as they journey through Bethlehem in their vehicles, it's going to be kind of like watching a movie, only it's real life.
It takes weeks worth of work and more than 100 people.
We try to incorporate so many things to make it just as alive as we possibly can.
To build vendors and shepherds and Roman soldiers, all leading up to the manger.
As they round that last corner and they see the star, the angels, Mary and Joseph, and ultimately baby Jesus.
Teaching kids the story of Christmas and the reason for the season.
There is nothing more special than seeing that sparkle in their eye. It's kind of like the Christmas story that they've been told actually comes to life in front of them.
Celebrating the birth of Christ and taking a break from fast-paced lives.
This time of year is just a crazy busy time of year. Every minute is seemingly accounted for. So this is just a few minutes where time just kind of seems to stand still.
Letting a lot of area families have some time together. In London, Zach Hawk, WYMT Mountain News.
It looks like they had a great crowd tonight. The live nativity event continues Friday and Saturday night starting at 6:30 and running until the last car makes it through. That's usually around 10 p.m. If you're looking to get in the holiday spirit, there's few better ways to do it than by giving. Emelina Elementary School staff in Knox County is raising money to give their students a Christmas they might not get otherwise. They are accepting pillows, blankets, and money through Venmo, or you can call the school to bring it directly to them. The goal is $5,000 before December 17th.
With the school right now, they don't get a lot of access to like music classes or art classes, so a lot of the items that we've been purchasing so far are more creative and just allows them resources to get into more artistic venues in life.
The fundraiser is called Sherry's Angels in honor of Sherry Mullins, a secretary at Emelina Elementary who died of brain cancer. The staff says this is something she would want and support. The Ralph Gabbard Memorial Scholarship is awarded each year to some high school seniors on the path to journalism or communication degrees, and tonight we share another one of their stories. Zachary Crum is a senior at Pike Central High School with a love for history and sports and a deeper love for the stories they cultivate. Crum was chosen as this year's 15th Region Scholarship winner, saying it is a blessing to be given the opportunity to put the money toward his future college plans.
Oh, it meant a ton to receive that scholarship. It meant a lot to me, and seeing that I was one from our region to earn it meant a tremendous amount.
Crum's story can be found on our website, and he plans to start the next chapter soon, staying close to home at whatever college he lands on. You can also see the other scholarship profiles we've done this week on the website. Coming up, the latest news concerning COVID-19 across the country as more young people can now get a boost.
And not something you think of during the Christmas season, severe weather. But that's something we'll have to keep an eye on as we head into the weekend. I've got the latest straight ahead.